Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Sobia and in today's video we are going to be discussing our NCERT English Grade 3 Unit 4 lesson, A Little Fish Story. This is written by Enos B. Comstock. So before we begin, I would like to give everyone a short summary to get a main idea on what the story is about. A Little Fish Story is about a little fish who feels unhappy because he is so small. He feels that the big fish have so much to be thankful for. However, soon his small size proves to be a blessing in disguise. So in the beginning of the story, the fish is really upset because of his size, but towards the end, something happens that makes him change his views about his size. So we'll find out what that is, right? So there are a great many million fish in the sea, but this story is about just one of them, and a very small one at that. So the word million is a counting word. So we know our numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, up to infinity. And if we take an example of 100, 100 has 2 zeros in it, and million is just the same, but it has 6 zeros in it. So we know that there are millions of fish in the sea. But this story isn't about any of those millions. It's about just one little tiny fish. Now this little tiny fish had everything in the seas to make him contented, but he was not happy. You will laugh when I tell you why he was not. He wasn't happy because he was so very small. So the word contented. Contented means satisfied. It's a bit different from the word happy. Say for example, if I wanted chocolate ice cream and my father gave me vanilla ice cream, I'm not happy because I didn't exactly get the chocolate ice cream that I wanted, but I'm contented because it's still ice cream. So this little fish, he had everything he wanted in the seas, but he wasn't happy because he wasn't as large as his friends. So it's very hard to be such a little mite of a fish, he would say over and over again. If I were only larger, how much happier I could be. And he said it so many times that I think he believed it. So mite over here is an animal, and the fish is comparing its size to a mite because a mite is a very, very small animal. It belongs to the spiders and cockroach family, right? And so he says if he were any larger, he would be really happy. And he repeated this a lot of times, so much that he believed it. One day he went swimming along with the rest of his school and thinking, no doubt, how much more the larger fish had to be thankful for than he, when suddenly, with no warning, they found themselves in the meshes of a great net. So the word school over here doesn't refer to a school that the fish went to, but a group of fish is called a school. So same way as a group of lions would be called a pride of lions. And meshes over here is a material which the great net is made out of. So when he and his large friends, they were swimming, they were suddenly caught by this large net which trapped all of them. There was much floundering and splashing as the net was drawn up out of the water into the hall was being emptied into the boat. The smallest fish in the school wriggled through the mesh and slipped back into the cool, clear water. How good it felt. Now, the word floundering over here means struggling. So these fishes, they were struggling to get out of the net. And splashing over here means splattering. So say, for example, if I was in a pool and if my friend was there too, and say, for example, if I wanted to annoy her, then I would splash her with water, right? So this is the word. Floundering and splashing are both two adjectives that describe how the fishes were trying to get out of the net. And haul means to grab or pull up. So this net was pulled up into the boat. And wriggled means to twist and turn. So these three words just describe how the fish were trying to get rid of the net. And so while these large fishes, they were trying to get out of the net, this small fish, since it was so small, it wriggled through the gaps and into the clear water. He swam here and there and everywhere, and some of the fish who didn't know him well all the rest of his life said that they never again heard him say that he wished to be anything but a little fish. So because he was saved, because he was rescued, because he was a little fish, for the rest of his life, all he ever wanted to be was to be a little fish because this helped him. So the moral of the story is that just because many people around you are a certain way does not mean that you need to be a certain way as well. So be unique and accept yourself. I hope you guys enjoy this video and thank you for watching.